You know that feeling, right? One day your bank account looks pretty good, and then you blink, and it's like the money just vanished into thin air. Well, we're gonna solve that little mystery. And more importantly, we're gonna give you the keys to take back control. It is one of the most frustrating feelings in the world. Payday comes, you feel flush for a day or two, and then you check your account and just think, where did it all go? You didn't buy anything crazy, but somehow it's just gone. And here's the crazy part, the part most people don't get. That feeling of being broke has almost nothing to do with how much money you make. You can have someone making 70 grand who's a total mess and someone making half that who's actually building wealth month after month. So let's just get right to the point. The difference maker isn't the size of your paycheck, not at all. It's the system, or lack of one, that you have for your money. That's it. That is the one thing that separates financial stress from financial peace. Okay, so here's our plan. First, we're gonna talk about that disappearing paycheck. Then we'll get into the 3 main reasons you feel broke. And finally, the best part, we'll walk through a super simple 3-step reset to fix it for good. All right, let's dive into the diagnosis. The 3 big reasons you always feel like you're behind. And number 1 is by far the most common, and it's deceptively simple. You just don't have a system. You don't have a plan. Most of us practice something called reactive budgeting. The money comes in and we just react. We pay bills when they pop up, we buy things as we think of them, and we just kind of hope there's gonna be something left at the end of the month. But let's be honest, there never is there? See, without a system, your money dies by 1,000 tiny cuts. It's that dinner you didn't plan for, that streaming service you forgot you were even paying for, that thing you bought online at midnight. None of them feel like a big deal on their own, but man, they add up and they drain your account fast. Okay, reason number 2. Now this one is a little bit sneakier. It's a trap that almost everybody falls into, especially as your career starts to take off and you're making a little more money. Let me ask you this. Have you ever gotten a raise or a better job and you're all excited, but then a few months go by and you feel just as broke as you did before? That is not your imagination. That's a real thing. It's called lifestyle creep. It's this natural tendency for your spending to expand, to eat up any extra money you start making. That raise doesn't go into savings, it just gets absorbed by a slightly nicer car, more expensive groceries, or more dinners out. Your lifestyle just quietly swallows it whole. And this chart here shows it perfectly. Your income goes up, which is great, but look, your expenses creep right up there with it. So that gap between what you earn and what you spend and never gets any bigger. It's like running on a financial treadmill. You're working harder, but you're not actually getting anywhere. And that brings us to reason number 3. Now this one is a really fundamental mindset shift. It's not about what you buy, it's about the order in which you pay for things. Seriously, think about what happens when you get paid. The money hits your account and immediately starts flowing out. To your landlord, the phone company, Netflix, the car loan, everyone gets their piece of your paycheck. And who's at the very, very end of that line, hoping for scraps? You are. And here is the stone-cold truth. If you try to save what's left over at the end of the month, you will almost never save a dime. Because there's never anything left over. You're putting your own future last. Okay, so that's the bad news. That's the diagnosis. But now for the good news, the solution. And this is not complicated stuff. It's a simple, powerful 3-step financial reset that you can literally start today. Here it is. It's this simple. 1, you're gonna give every single dollar a job. 2, you're gonna freeze your lifestyle just for 30 days. And 3, the most important one, you are gonna pay yourself first. All right, let's break down exactly what that means. So step 1, giving every dollar a job. This just means you decide where your money is going before your paycheck even hits. You're not reacting anymore, you're directing. You're the boss. And I'm telling you, just doing this one thing will feel like you got a huge raise because you're finally in the driver's seat. 2, that 30-day lifestyle freeze. Look, this is not a punishment. Think of it like a science experiment on your own life. For just 1 month, you hit pause on any new spending. No upgrades, no new subscriptions. It's a reset button that gives you a crystal clear picture of where your money has actually been going. And that brings us to step 3, the absolute game changer. Pay yourself first. This means you set up an automatic transfer from your checking to your savings for the very day you get paid. And listen to me, it does not matter if it's 20 bucks or 200. The amount is not the point, the habit is everything. You're building the muscle.
Because when you boil it all down, you get to this one powerful truth. Being broke isn't really a money problem at all. It's a habit problem. The people who are winning with money don't always have bigger incomes. They just have better habits and better systems. Period.
So I'll leave you with this one question. What's the first habit you're gonna build? Are you gonna sit down and give every dollar a job? Are you gonna try that 30-day freeze? Or are you gonna open up your banking app right now and set up that first automatic transfer? Just pick one. That small choice is the one that can change everything.